Hey, how y'all doing tonight? This is your boy Easy Work Boxing, baby. I know it's late. I know it's late, but y'all got to get up and rock with your boy. I apologize for coming on late. I ain't got nothing else to do. Just left my homeboy bachelor party. Shout out to Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Getting married. You know what I'm saying? OG in the game, man. I'm very happy for you, my brother. It's been due time, you know, but as men, we have to take our time before we take that step. You know, it's any man to make sure you are sure that that's what you want to do in these times and these days. But shout out to you, my bro. Like I said, you see the video, life or boxing, whatever y'all want to talk about. Like I give y'all, you know, the channel is yours. The floor is yours tonight. For my supporters, my family, whatever y'all want to talk about tonight, boxing and more, we going in. I'm sending the link up. I'm sending the link up. Whoever want to come on and holler at your boy, please do. No problemo. You understand me? Y'all know how we do over here on this channel. Man, you know, talk about boxing. Somebody asked me a question about boxing the other day, and it really, you know what I'm saying, brought to my attention that, you know, I got to fall back in love with this sport. I got to fall back in love with the sport that I used to watch as a kid, man. And I've been falling back in love with it since I seen Mayweather versus Logan Paul. You know, a lot of people didn't like that fight. A lot of people don't like Floyd Mayweather. But, you know, I was very happy to see my boy back in the ring, just to see the skills. Just to see the skills. No other skills you will ever see like that. You have to give him his credit. But, you know, most people are saying that Floyd Mayweather looked washed up, which it was a lie. You know, Floyd looked very good for his age out there. You know, just being honest, not saying it as a fanboy. You know, going against a guy as big as Logan Paul with a reach like that and still being able to attack and do what he did, y'all must be crazy. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Primo? What's up, Val? Oh, the quote, she won it. Yeah, I just seen a clip of that. Her first MMA bout by KO. By KO. Shout out to Carissa Shields. You know, going out there dominating two sports. Well, can't say dominating yet because, you know, that's her first fight, but dominating that fight. Shout out to you, sister. You know, but shout out to you. Either way it go. You know, got a lot to talk about, you know, going on in the world too, man. The world is getting more crazier. You know, normal is obsolete. Normal is obsolete. Being your own person is obsolete. You know, worrying about yourself and your children has become obsolete in these times. You know what I'm saying? The world look like it's changing for the worse, and it don't look like it's nothing we can do about it. You know, life is hard enough, but it seems like things just continue to get even worse. You know, just the average person trying to go to work is very difficult just to even go to work these days. You know, you have to deal with people. And what bothers me the most is that by me going to work, I feel like other people should think the way I think. I think people should be like, you know, life is so hard that I don't need no problems when I come to work. I don't need no problems even when I'm at home. I don't need any problems even if I'm in the street. You know, and I don't think everybody lives like that. You know, I think it's people who really out there who just sit up and live for negativity and bullshit and drama. But, you know, I'm not one of them people. You know, I'm a respectful person. I'm respectful to everybody I run across. You know what I'm saying? Until you disrespect me, if you disrespect me, then, you know, I have to leave you alone because I become angry. And I have to leave you alone, first because I didn't do anything to you. You know, a lot of people, because of my size, they sit up and have a tendency of thinking just because I'm big that I'm a bully or something like that. I used to be short and chubby before I got my height. So I know how to respect people and I know how to treat people, and I expect the same treatment. And if you disrespect me and I know I didn't do anything to you, I cannot fuck with you no more. You know, there's no more friendship after that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I thought about entrepreneurship, working for myself. Who hasn't? I got a lot of ideas. Flipping cars, room houses, like the one I stay in. You know what I'm saying? Room houses. Getting a truck, just ride around with one of the water things on the back. You go wash cars. I got a lot of plans of how to, but you have to have money. And unfortunately, I'm a working man. So that means everything for me will be a slow process unless I decide to go out into the streets, and I'm not going back out there. I can't go back out there. If I go out there, I have to become a predator. You have to become a predator. You know, you got to eat, and I'll be damned if I'm not gonna eat in any form of life. Whether it's a job, whether it's working, whether it's anything, I'm gonna eat one way or another. I have to. You know, one thing about me, you know, I stand on my own. I always have since a teenager. You know, and I'm proud of that. Primo, you're welcome to come on the panel if you want to, man. I ain't got number 2 of y'all on right now. Y'all know how they hate on my channel so much. They don't want to see your boy shine with this real truth and this real talk. You understand me? But the link is up. Y'all welcome to come on and talk to your boy, especially you, Primo. You know, people been asking about you. You know, you're a very intelligent brother, man. You teach me as well. And that's one of the reasons I love for you to come on this channel. You know, I'm not one of them guys who try to come across to y'all like I know everything, because I don't. And I love for people to show me things and teach me different things. And Primo, he's a very intelligent brother. I'm talking about with the Bible and all, man, you know. So I be looking forward to him. Also, my boy Poetic, people love him. A-Town ain't been on in a minute, you know, but we're going to keep it rocking like a cut-off stock in the penitentiary trying to get waived. You know what I mean? What's going on with this coronavirus? I see a lot of people went and got the corona vaccine. I will not. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against anybody who did, but, you know, I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put myself through that type of situation and put no vaccine up in my body. You know, whatever the Lord see fit for me in my life, you know what I'm saying? If he should take it because of that, then, you know what I'm saying, I'll go. But that was my decision not to take it. And I think as Americans, we all have that right to decide. Not only as American, but as of God's children. Even he gave us a right to decide things. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I want to use my American rights and, you know, stick to my own free mind and not have to do, you know, what everybody else wants me to do. Primo! What's that?
What's the deal? Easy work, chilling, man.
Much, man. They've been screaming and yelling for you, man. They've been like, where your boy at, Primo, man? I'm like, you gonna come on one day, man. You gonna give us that knowledge again. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. It's been a little minute, but I've been tuning in.
What you trying to come in and talk about, man? I told you, whatever, life, boxing, you know how we do on this channel.
I actually want to ask a question. That Shawn Porter versus Keith Thurman, is that official or is that just speculation? What's going on with that?
Speculation.
Okay.
I've been hearing a lot of people saying it, and I seen it I think in a Google article where they were talking about it could potentially happen.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I decided to come on. You know, I don't do the clickbait. You know what I'm saying? I just came on and I, you know, talked about it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. How you think the outcome would be?
I don't know, but I also seen Keith Thurman in the gym recently talking about the Errol Spence Manny Pacquiao fight, and he was training. So by me seeing that, you know, I decided to come on and talk about it, you know. But in that second fight, I feel like if Keith Thurman jump on him right now, it may be bad for Keith Thurman.
I agree. I'm surprised you said that because that's your boy.
Mm-hmm. You know, anybody else be like, oh yeah, keep it, take him, keep it. No, Keith gonna go out there. Shawn Porter is more sharper than him right now.
I wouldn't even say that. I mean, he's been busy. And Keith Thurman, he suffered a loss. We don't know if he can come back from that, especially if he takes that fight first instead of a step-up fight. And he already struggled with Jose Lopez as that step up.
He needs to build his confidence again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think because no one can say, and this is my boy, so you know I got to tell the truth on him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He can't say himself that he wasn't mentally fucked up from that fight because he hasn't fought in 2 years.
Yeah.
So that right there kind of let me know his confidence was kind of fucked up. So I think he needs at least 1 or 2 fights. You know, but there's no really step up fights at 147. So he
At
gonna have,
all.
you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to go against the grain to go out there and prove himself again. But at the same time, I would love to see him go out there and do it, but just in the right way. Don't rush out there, keep and get another L. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but I think he's trying to get that money so he can find his way out.
He's trying to find.
Yeah, it ain't too much left for some of these boxers. They're getting older and they tired. You know what I'm saying? They wanted certain shots when they were younger and they still had a belt, like him and Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? They stuck in quicksand right now. You know what I mean? They're only getting older. They got to figure something out quick.
By them only getting older, which I understand what you're saying, Manny Pacquiao kills that with them guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. But he's a rare talent in any generation. You know what I mean? Like he's one guy within Floyd Mayweather's era who has over 60 fights. Come on, man. Yeah, that's not easy. And I mean, you got the steroid speculation, but he started from what division? He at 147 right now. That's not easy.
118, 115, or 10. No, we started at 105 or some shit. 106, some shit.
That straw weight, yeah, bro. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, man, it came a long way. Now they get mad at me, but I never discredit with anything that man has done.
No, I feel because he's still doing it. You know what I mean?
He's still out there. You know what I'm saying? He still that legacy is gonna be something to deal with. But at the end of the day, like Floyd Mayweather said, his kids can't eat legacy.
That's facts.
Facts.
That's facts. Manny Pacquiao, I mean, his career is already thought out. You know what I mean? Whenever you're done with boxing, he already has the political side of the game in the Philippines. So,
man, it's straight.
Exactly. He either gonna give Errol Spence this win, a hard fight, especially since they got battle testing, you know what I'm saying, as he reported. Or I can't imagine him winning, bro. The only way I can see him winning is if Floyd Mayweather guarantees him a fight, because you gotta understand, all PBC fights is basically partnership with Floyd and Al Heyman.
Yeah.
And Manny Pacquiao has been fighting on the PBC side. He may not have been signed the whole time, but he's been fighting on that side the whole time. Since Broner? The Broner fight?
Yeah, I think Broner fight. The Broner fight was when he signed over there with them.
Right. So this will be interesting.
With him and versus Spence.
No, to see how this is gonna go. I mean,
to see how what gonna go. I'm a little confused. What you saying?
Bro, we talked about this before. Boxing is rigged. Now, I mentioned it to you before in the last video.
We know that.
All right, let me tie a couple things into you real quick so you can see from my perspective.
Yes, sir.
So you remember when you had posted the video with Errol Spence and Yella Beezy or whatever the case, I'm kissing them. Oh, this is my boyfriend. Woo. Didn't even say pause, just playing, none of that. Who cares if they lit?
Yeah.
It's the reason why that went viral, you know what I'm saying, or why that had to be shown to the world, you know what I'm saying? What did he solidify after that? We all thinking we waiting for Ugas. And I told you that there's a thing that Crawford ain't willing to do in order to solidify any solid fight.
Oh my God, Primo!
This is what I've been trying to put in your head. It's deeper than what you see on TV. It's about what you're willing to do behind closed doors. Terence Crawford ain't willing to give up certain shit. Manhood could be a part of it.
Let me break this down for y'all, for those that are not understanding, because y'all don't understand this, because a lot of y'all don't know this word, okay? What Primo has basically said is this. It's crazy that when Terence Crawford tried to fight Manny Pacquiao, some didn't go right, which Bob Arum got money to, as we all know. Bob Arum broke. But it's funny when Errol Spence all of a sudden, which in this world, certain things open up other doors, and certain people are not willing to do everything for a door to open. Errol Spence all of a sudden is on video kissing Yellow Beezy when he was supposed to be fighting Ugis for the WBA title. Then all of a sudden the Manny Pacquiao fight is made. Basically what we're saying is there's certain things you have to do in entertainment when you have a lot of money, or when you are successful, what we call entertain or celebrity, for you to get what you want in that industry.
Exactly. And real quick, let me give you another perspective. He doesn't have the limelight or the amount of fights of like an Oscar De La Hoya for you to be putting somebody in some damn panties and some high heels and some fishnets. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to get himself out there. So imagine him doing something behind closed doors and just doing this little bit with his homeboy within the industry just to solidify a fight and could guarantee him a win. Pacquiao's older, even though he's an awkward fighter. They're both southpaws. Let's see how this goes.
Oh man.
It changes the ratio. Now there's going to be a favorite. Now they could solidify a fight. Aaron wouldn't mind throwing out fucking Crawford, so to speak, to the Wolves if he getting a lower percentage. Oh, okay, that's cool. You know what? I'm gonna actually back this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I already told you, Crawford, that since you don't want to do what it takes, you're gonna get the minimum. And if we can get the fight before your contract is up, it's too easy.
And you know what? I had talked about this in the video before then. When I said it was things that I felt like it was things that Terence Crawford was not willing to do while he couldn't.
Nah, I feel like this is what I was trying to tell you. You kept being on Aaron Spence side, like, oh, what's up?
No, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but bro, if you go and check any of my videos, just type in Terence Crawford, and you'll probably see that video where I talked about it's beyond something that's going on with Terence Crawford.
Oh yeah. I don't doubt you. I just probably haven't seen it or don't remember the part.
Yeah, just type it in when you go on my catalog. In the video you see with Terence Crawford, it's something about it. You'll see the title. It's gonna let you know what I'm talking about. But I figured it was something because you gotta look at he married to a BBW, beautiful black woman, man. She is so pretty to me, bro. His wife.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Not only that, he's from Nebraska. That's not a big marketed city.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about how he lived his life and who he is. I'm talking about just look at the situation.
You're a family man, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to live on the low. He ain't trying to be in the limelight.
Beautiful black wife that's not a model figure or not built like a loving hip hop girl. A big, beautiful BBW with all his children being a great father. So you could tell from how he moved that there are certain things that Terence Crawford is not going to do.
That's facts.
You see, they already want him to come out there and do the Floyd Mayweather and be ignorant. Not saying that Floyd Mayweather's being ignorant. He played a role. You know what I'm saying? Flamboyant, flashy. They want Terence to do that. But Terence, if you watch any of them 24/7s, anything like that, or documentary videos, he always say, you know, they be wanting me to say this and talk like this. He was like, but why? He said, you my promoter.
Exactly. Yeah, I was just about to say they want him to sell his fights. He's not willing to do that.
Why do I have to promote myself when you are my promoter? What am I paying you for? If that was the case, I don't need you.
But I told you why, and he knows why. He's just trying to put it out there so that people like us who know a little something can see why.
Yeah. And the people who don't know just have some bullshit going in their head.
Exactly. But bro, since time way back, bro, you always gonna get them warnings. Even when I was boxing, it's the same thing. Hey, bro, watch out for woo do woo do woo. Watch out for woo do woo do woo.
Primo, let me ask you this. So what, by you being like just bringing that to the light, which was a hell of a point, man. What do you think is the real deal with him and Bob Arum? What's really going on in this situation?
I believe Terence Crawford is a Mason. When it comes to progressing, bro, any professional sport, that what we see on TV, that's the acting part of it. In order for you to rise within the degrees and the rankings, you gotta do certain shit. There's something he's not willing to do. I guarantee you that's what it is.
And also think about this, Primo. Marvin Hagler, marvelous Marvin Hagler, was whooping everything that came his motherfucking way. He could never get a fucking title shot. Soon as he signed a contractual deal, Marvin Hagler got his title shot. So yes, to my Northside 713, yes, it's certain things that go on, even in boxing, for you to have to get big fights. Also, it's another fight that just came into my head where was a similar situation. I had to think of it right quick. Where is the fight? Oh, I just lost it.
What weight class?
I just lost it, bud. So you mean to tell me what were we just talking about, Bud and
We was just talking about Terence Crawford, what he willing to do and what he not willing to do.
Devin Haney. And this one gonna let y'all know what time it is.
Oh, when he signed with Eddie Hearn?
Yes. Devin Haney was damn near 17, 19, and 0. Had his own YouTube channel, which is the reason he hates Ryan Garcia for real, because Ryan Garcia blew up without a YouTube channel. But Devin Haney couldn't get a championship fight for shit. And I made a video on that, looked that up as well about Devin Haney, because I said that if you watch the video, Devin Haney was not going to get a title shot because he hasn't signed to anyone. You will not come into any form of entertainment being independent without signing some contractual deal. You will not.
That's not necessarily true, because I was about to say the other way out for Terence Crawford is to take a dive. Boxing is the main sport or boxing is the sport that's easiest to manipulate the outcome.
Pretty much. What I'm saying is, in any form of entertainment, you will not stand independent for long.
Oh, well, yeah, no, you're right.
You will have to go to that machine. Either way it goes. If you want, you can
they'll come to you too.
You're right. Because really, you can stand independent for as long as you want. But if you want the other things that you want to accomplish,
right, you're not gonna be a household name. You're not gonna be fucking worldwide known, maybe nationwide.
You're gonna have to go see the machine, baby.
Exactly.
Just like the Wizard of Oz. Damn, that's probably what the Wizard of Oz was about.
What you mean, bro? What did it not start off in a dream? Even if you want to look at the Wiz, did she have to click them 3 shoes to go back to reality?
Damn.
Well, what is America? The American dream. Come on, man.
Damn.
It's all a facade, big dog.
I love you.
I love you too, big dog. I seen your last video about racial profiling. It's the reason why I was trying to show you who we are and who our enemy is in the scriptures. It's the reason why we don't want to read the book, because we don't know enough about who we are. We're taught to read it through church. But listen, I'm gonna just say this very simplistic. I've said it one time already. I'm not trying to dive deep, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have you change the title and none of that.
Yeah.
But we're Israelites, the so-called blacks, the indigenous Hispanics, or shall I say Latinos, and the indigenous Native Americans, which are from the tribe of Gad. Let me give you an example. An indigenous Native American, John Amos, or you seen Coming to America?
Yeah.
Or the dad of the wife of Eddie Murphy, he went to New York, McDowell's.
Yeah.
He's from the tribe of Gad, and he know that. He's an indigenous Native American. It's the reason why he got a different nose, but he got the same skin complexion, the same hair as us.
Yeah.
That's the true Native American. It's a lot of us who are Native American who don't know that.
I've heard that before. So when people have said we were already here, we were already here. That's why we don't look like Africans.
Yeah. Well, you're right, because that goes back down to the seed line between Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We actually stem from Shem. Noah, the Noah's Ark, his 3 sons. You got Shem, Ham, and Japheth. We come from Shem. The Africans are Ham. Japheth is basically the Asians and the Caucasoids, the Caucasians, the Edomites. That's what I was going to say. We're the Israelites. If you want to go back to the basic, we're the Israelites. The people who's in captivity here who don't have their own rulership. You buy fucking land, you still got to do what? Pay taxes. It's set up like that for a reason. We're still in slavery. All of this is for a reason. You know why? Because we broke the covenant between us and the Most High. And all of this started back with Eve, our woman. This is what I was trying to say in one of your other videos. But we're the Israelites, the so-called white people are the Edomites. Just like we have 12 tribes, which consists of us, Caribbeans, Haitians, Hispanics all throughout South America, and the Native Americans, like I said.
So they have 12
They have 12 tribes. Yes.
Edomites?
Yes, Edomites. We call them white. The scriptures don't define them as white. Edom means red, because when they get nervous, when they get embarrassed, when they get scared, they turn what? Red.
My God. Preach, brother.
Bro, it's a reason why they tried to reverse the colors. First of all, the language that we speak, English, is a cursed language. That's why they say to be careful what you say, because you could be casting a spell. But black means dead or without light. White means to be pure.
We do cast spells, and I've been thinking about that recently. When you listen to rap music, you pass and you rapping it out your mouth, you casting a spell on yourself.
True. Depending on the lyrics.
Like everything that comes out your mouth becomes how can I say it? It becomes life. You know, like I was telling y'all, when I was wanting my car, I kept saying, I'm gonna get me a car, I'm gonna get me a car. I got a car for $100, y'all.
Oh no, I seen the testimony. It's still running, it's all good.
I had to get a compressor on it, but it's still running, still going good, air blowing. Well, it may go down again, but $100. I had more than that. I had been saving the money, but every time I would go, they would tell me my credit bad, or I had a repo on a car that went down on me. You know what I'm saying? But God brought that to me, man, and that's what I'm saying. If you speak it, that shit is gonna happen. When you sit there and you listening to that negative ass music and keep rapping it,
life and death is in the power of the tongue.
You gonna eventually fall into that shit. You gonna fall into it. So you speaking spells upon yourself. But I gotta go to this comment right quick. Money Man says, we do look like Africa. No, we do not. Africans don't even like us. Walk up to an African and say, hey, brother, and see what he say. I am not your brother.
All right, I'll put it to you like this. It's a reason why certain people say that, because when it comes to Israelites, we're spread off on all four corners of the earth. So we are everywhere. So you can meet a so-called African from Nigeria who could be from the tribe of Yoruba or Igbo, and they are still us. That's the difference. A Hamite, I could show you the difference between a Hamite and us. Their hair is not the same.
Yeah. Now, what is a Hemite? You know, I'm not somebody who acts like I know everything. What is a Hemite?
All right. When I say a Hamite, it's basically the so-called Africans who look like us, who may have the skin complexion of us, but who are not of us. They're not from the same seed, and they are from the same seed. It's hard to explain. Basically, they committed a sin to cut them off on their lineage. Yeah. Because they seen the wife of Noah, which in the scriptures, if you go through the Hebrew definition of it, meaning he slept with his mother. Why do you think you get the term MILF from?
Who slept with their mother?
Ham slept with Noah's wife. Or shall I say one of his wives? Because that's how we are here. Through one man and multiple women. Why do you think cheating even come about? I know this is off topic, but bro, it's a reason.
No, you're not off topic, because before you go into it, please let me say this, Primo. And that's why I think about this. Why is it that polygamy is illegal, but you can marry a man? I think that polygamy was already here and is natural and righteous, and they don't like it.
All right, let me break it down to you. First of all, polygamy gives both genders the option to do what they want to do. If you really want to go there, polygyny is what is lawful in the scriptures and what's always happened, which means a man can have multiple wives and concubines. If you go to Jacob, he had two wives, and they both gave him their maids, and he ended up having children with all four of them, which created the 12 tribes. How are we here? How did you get blacks? Or how did you get Negroes, Haitians, Hispanics, the different skin tones? How did you get all of that?
Yeah, shout out to you, Primo. Showcase just had to say we got to give you some love, brother. He said he know his stuff, man. And yes, sir, you do.
I'm just trying to be blatant, bro. I mean, before I tried to pull out the scriptures with it, I mean, I don't have them at the back of my head like that. You know what I'm saying? But even still, this ain't the time for all of that. I'm just trying to, put a little bit. I'm trying to drop a seed. You know what I'm saying? Have somebody flower it later.
No, this is the time for all that. The title of the video is "Let's Talk of Boxing and More." So we can go on whatever you feel is necessary, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about that, if you want to go back in the boxing, we're gonna go back to something.
I'm gonna just end it with this. I dabbled into why do you think that the term cheating came about? It's because in this society, so-called America, they gave women the opportunity to be equal to a man.
Yes.
God himself, even though he doesn't like that term, I'm gonna say the Most High himself told us that man was supposed to be fruitful and to multiply. So let me ask you, Easy, if you're with one woman and you're having children with one woman, you're married to that woman, is that addition or multiplication?
Hold on, say it again because I don't want to sound stupid. What you say?
All right. Let me see. Start at the beginning. The Most High said that we're supposed to be fruitful and to multiply, right?
Yes, sir.
So monogamy, as they say, a man being married to one woman, if you give her your seed and she bears your fruit, and you have multiple children with her, is that addition or multiplication?
Multiplication.
It is. So let's go small. Let's say you have two with her. You listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, let's say you have two with her, two with Brianna, and you got two with Chelsea. Okay. That's multiplication because that's 6. You got 3 sister wives, and that's building a nation.
Yeah.
Do you see the difference?
Children. The children that comes behind that too.
Right, but not only that, I'm sure you heard the term that it takes a community to raise a child.
Yes, I have.
So how you gonna have a community, or how could you even trust the community if you don't even really know the people? And it starts really with the women because the women nurture the children up until the age about 7 through 10. You can't
beyond that, really.
Huh?
Even beyond that, really.
Nah, after that, the man is supposed to be in position. We've been taken out of that scenario because our women chose the government over us.
Yes, they did. And they hate to hear that shit. But I hold up 1 minute, Primo. I'm sorry, Jante. We got to welcome Jante to the channel. How you doing, my brother?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing good. Easy. What's going on with you, man?
Man, you know what time it is. We got to go in. We, got Primo on here. He's spitting his truth while I'm listening. You're welcome to come in and talk about what's going on with you, man. Like I said, life, boxing, whatever you want to talk about, the floor is yours.
Okay, yeah, and also I want to say what's up to you too, Primo.
What's up, big dog? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I just clicked on, I want to say about maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes ago, and I just clicked in on y'all talking about 12 tribes or whatever, Israel.
Yes, sir.
And I just got a question because I've been doing a little studying too myself on the scriptures because really, if you really think about it, you know what I'm saying, with all this whitewashing that's in the United States of America, they whitewash all our history, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say that if you really think about it, the Bible, even though the scriptures have been tampered with, you know what I'm saying, and we got a lot of missing books from the King James version. If you really think about it, the Bible really is Black history. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
It is. It scared me when I first read it.
They didn't even want us to read it during slavery for a reason. That's why they had to take certain parts out of it.
When I first read the Bible, I was like 24, 23. I used to run in my mama's room and wake her up out her sleep. She had to work and everything, bro. This is when I'm just coming out the street. And or my sister and them would be by. I'd be in the room reading the Bible. And I come out there, I'm like, this about us. And they be like, what the hell wrong with you? I'm like, he was talking about us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once you break it down, you know what I'm saying? Which I can't really break it down when they be having, that thou and thirst and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I was reading it, could understand it, I was like, Lord, that this whole book is really about us only.
Right.
Not us only, but it's really telling us how we gained, how we lost, and how we gonna fix it, and what to wait on.
Right. And also, I just want to say, like when I first started reading the Bible, man, like I'm talking about the King James version. You notice how in the King James version, the scriptures, I know the scriptures been tampered with by the powers that be or whatever, but you notice how like it can be confusing because there's so many cutoff points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because of this language.
Like one thing that confuses me is the fact that they saying that Adam and Eve just slept together, and I'm like, how we all get here?
My brothers, man, this is why we gotta
You know
read,
what I'm saying?
because I don't like going verbatim. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been drinking a little bit, and it ain't coming. It ain't coming through like it normally comes through. You know what I'm saying? Normally I could hit you with scriptures like bing, bing, boom, pow, but it ain't like that tonight.
Yeah. I mean, well, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to slip. You know what I mean? We can go back into the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean,
Oh no, it don't matter. I mean, I was just saying that to the brother. What you say his name was? My fault.
Jonte.
Jonte. I'll put it to you like this, man. I just want to say this for the both of y'all real quick. I said it to you easy like twice already.
Yes,
but
sir.
if you want to see if we are the chosen people of the Most High, because if you really want to get deep into scriptures in both the Old Testament and the New Testament and the Apocrypha, which in Hebrew means the hidden messages, because the Most High already knew that the Edomites were going to take this out. He set these people up, you know what I'm saying, to be our oppressors for a reason, because he knew what we were going to disobey. If you read Deuteronomy chapter 28, it says if we do not abide by the law, statutes, and commandments, what's going to happen to us? And once you read that, you're going to realize that we are the only people who went through those curses and who are still suffering through them today. We're still killing our neighbors. Gangbanging.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Hey, I just want to, not to cut you off or anything, but I just want to add something now. Since you talk about gangbanging is very real. People die from it. Well, mainly black folks are the main victims of gangbanging in the inner city hoods and suburban neighborhoods and cities and shit like that. So if I'm not mistaken, it's an actual biblical scripture that prefers that talks about gangbanging to this day. Am I correct?
Yeah. It's all, well, I ain't gonna say always, but yeah, it constantly talks about confliction between Israel and between the northern and southern tribes. Because the northern and southern tribes really is between the dark skins and the light skins. And when I say the dark skins, light skins, I'm not talking about Negroes. I'm talking about the Negroes versus the Hispanics. It's the reason why we don't be getting along. Oh, y'all took all our jobs. Ooh. Oh, y'all call us lazy, but we can work. Stop it. It's set up like this. Why do you think Bill Gates? I mean, not Bill Gates. Why do you think Trump was trying to build that wall?
Yes.
They want to keep us separated.
Want to.
We are the majority. They are the minority.
Because if we come together, if we fuck around and we stop being bigots and bullshit and hating each other for no fucking reason.
Bro, that's not what it is. Why do you think we're hating each other, bro? We are stuck in sin. This is our kryptonite.
I understand what you're saying. I know you're finna break it down for us, but I'm saying if we were as people, whatever race you is, Hispanics, other brothers and sisters, if we were to stop calling and worrying about race and sit down and have conversations with each other and come together, we can overturn anything. And that's what they don't want us to do. So racism is a fucking joke.
Well, I'll put it to you like this. One thing that they know that we don't study is the scriptures. And one thing that they know that's big is that 2/3 of us is gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
It says it's in Revelation. 2/3 of us is not going to last. But the people of old are going to be back on here today. Meaning the people that's in the scriptures in the Old Testament, they're going to be here today, prophesying just like I'm trying to. I'm just trying to get people to wake up. I'm just trying to plant a little seed. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the end time. This COVID shit is not for no reason. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the military, I was going to join psychological operations. You know what I'm saying? This is big for me to say, but yeah, COVID-19 is a big psyop.
You break it up.
Can you hear me?
You said a psyops, right?
I mean,
what was the last part you said? I was wondering, what was the last part you were saying?
I said, you said
COVID. You're good now. Go ahead.
All right, well, look, I was saying when I was in the military, but before my last 2 years of getting out, I was going to join psychological operations. which is a form of special forces in the army. But I didn't thank the Most High. But even still, this is a big psyop, COVID-19. All that does is just stands for Certificate of Vaccination Identification 2019. That's when they established this shit. Once you get vaccinated, it's a wrap. This is what leads to the mark of the beast.
What you mean it's a wrap?
This is what leads to the mark of the beast.
You talking about you talking about anybody that gets vaccinated is leading to them taking the chip, right?
No, not necessarily. So you already know about the chip. So this vaccination, this is either going to sterilize you or it's going to end up turning you into a so-called zombie. You're not going to be in control of yourself.
So basically, anybody that's done been vaccinated already, they done fucked themselves, right?
For the most part.
Well, dang.
This is a big test, a big psyop to see if you trust your government over the Most High, if you have an establishment with him at all. Because like I said, who's the majority and who's the minority?
They are.
They're the minority, right?
We're the majority.
Right, but who's the minority?
They are.
So how much easier is it for them to dumb down our numbers just so that they could think that they could win a battle?
Lord have mercy.
Because they control the media and everything else, right?
They control everything, bro. It's fluoride in our fucking water. When you take a shower, that's fluoride. If I show you what fluoride looks like right now, it looks like kryptonite.
So
they're
basically,
green cubes, and they put it in our water sources. You know what it does? It calcifies our fucking pineal gland to where it helps us lose. Well, it helps them, but it helps us lose connection with the Most High.
Oh.
So basically,
all
we bathing.
Rigged, if you really want to think about it, that's why the Most High has his elect, his chosen remnant of the 144,000, which is 12,000 men of each 12 tribes, who was going to fight the battle with Yahushua, who they ignorantly called Jesus, because that's not his name. There was no J's, E's, or U's back
300 years ago. Yeah, they say the letter J was created.
Exactly. His name was Yahushua. And the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh. They have names.
So how long has the letter J been in existence again?
400 years?
Well, about that time frame, but it was created, like 200.
It was created after 1611. Put it to you like that, because 1611 is the last standing book of the scriptures that makes sense, and that still has the Apocrypha included.
Damn, so America just been running with this lie for years now, right?
Bro, ever since so-called Jesus stepped foot on this earth, witchcraft has been done behind closed doors, and that's why they created secret societies. Why do you think that is? All America did, as well as England, as well as Canada, is cover the shit up. Okay, we'll put blacks in front of you. Y'all impressionable. Okay, you can do this too. Are you willing to do what he did? Which is ultimately sell your soul. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it could be all these different types of rituals, all these fuck shit. Oh, I just had to eat shit. Or I had to fuck this. I had to woo woo woo. I don't give a fuck. What you got after that? What you got to stand for? Nothing.
Nothing.
That's why the average celebrity is miserable behind all that money.
Exactly.
It's real sad that you basically on earth renting a body.
Yeah.
And you sold out for a car and a big house.
Yeah. Because, bro, you gotta realize, even let's go back to slavery days to make things simplistic. Don't you have house Negroes?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and this is a part. All right. So let's go to the secret societies. I don't know if you know about this deep, but there's Boule. Boule means the council of the king. So whatever they're doing on the field, they're reporting it back to who?
The master.
So who is the king?
All right. No. You know who the king is. Let me tell you who the Boule is. The Divine Nine. They want you to pray Greek fraternities. We're not Greek. We are Hebrew.
Black was started by what the Prince Hall Mason, the Prince Hall.
Exactly.
Yeah, I be on that shit too. I be doing a little research, my brother.
Exactly, but they get you to adapt another tradition, which is not ours. They get you to embrace that, and they tell you a little bit of secrecy. Okay, and not only that, the boule are the main difference between boule and Freemason. Freemason, you got to make certain degrees in order for that homosexual shit really to be just thrown out to you. When it comes to the boule, after you become a member, huh?
Also, this, if you're black, you can never be a 33rd and half Mason.
Well, yeah, you can't go above 33rd degree.
Yeah,
right.
You can't go above it.
Right, you can't become a Scottish Rite or York Rite.
Oh, Primo, it's fucked up. You selling out, and it's even racism in that.
Bro, because they crabs in the barrel. They still looking down at you, down at us.
Damn.
That still give them some type of dignity. That's how you see they don't give a fuck.
I'm selling out, and you still gonna treat me like a nigga.
That's how they see you, bro. They know they're not even welcome to be a part of them, but they're like, fuck it, I'm not you. That's real blackface.
So that's why they say black people can't be in the Illuminati. They can only have favor by selling out, right?
Basically, a black person can't be in the Illuminati. That's the 13 families.
Nah, so they selling out.
They could be a counselor to the Illuminati. They could be a self-servant to the Illuminati. You're not going to be.
They protect them. They push their agenda.
Exactly, but they're not in it because you
they just work for them.
Let me ask you this: the Illuminati is the 13 families. Who does the Illuminati get their instructions from?
The what?
I said the Illuminati is made up of 13 families. Who do they get their instructions from?
Lucifer.
Exactly. So what does Lucifer want to do or deal with a little bit of righteousness, even if it's coming from a fucking traitor or house Negro, like I was trying to say or implicate.
Yeah.
Lucifer got, and this is what I was trying to go back to. His name ain't Lucifer no more. He's been cast down. He's Satan. He the devil. But at the end of the day, he do what the Most High say. But he's still in rule of this world up until Yahushua comes back. When he come back, it's not going to be all glorious like you would think. He's coming back for blood.
Yeah.
This is what people don't understand. People like, what is it? John 3:16. Oh, for God's sake,
they're gonna be riding off chariots and waving to the sun and shit. And he coming.
It would be like that for a select few. Like I said, you got the 144,000 elect men, which will receive their powers. Where do you think you get superheroes from?
I hope
this
I'm one
in the scriptures. But you're gonna have them in 1/3
in our life. You think it'll happen in our lifetime?
Yes. Why do you think they came out with this Space Force bullshit while Trump was still in office? Why is this COVID-19 bullshit going on? This is the first plagues. We are in Revelation, my dude. But don't no man know the time or day. I can't tell you if it's years, months, or days. Yeah. I doubt it's gonna be days or weeks. But months and a couple of years, oh yeah.
That's what's up.
And I guarantee you're gonna see a black man fly. Guarantee you that. I told my coworker this shit.
Oh,
people think I'm capping. But at the same time, there's gonna be martyrs too. This is why the scripture is so sacred, bro. It's a double-edged sword. Once you read it, whether you intend for it to or not, it's gonna cut you because it's self-examination. You're like, damn, I've been doing this wrong. Damn, I've been doing this wrong. Keeping the temple holy. Fuck, oh man, ain't no way this could be me. But at the end of the day, the Most High got his number. Yeah. All we can do is repent. And to repent is to change. It's to try our best every fucking day. Because like I said, it's already rigged. This is the Matrix. This is the real shit. Why do you think our water sources is fucked up? Why do you think this ain't like back in the old days to where we can have our own cattle and sacrifice the animal, then eat it? No, nigga, you go into the grocery store and you buying, let me get these chicken thighs. Let me get this turkey legs. Bro, it's all fucked up.
It's all run by corporations, and them corporations that produce the food, and they basically kicking the farmer's ass because the farmer can't. Even the farmers got to go through stipulation to grow food, right?
Right, but that's now. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that the time is up. And it says in damn, I don't know if it's 1st and 2nd Corinthians 2:11, but Satan knows that he only has but a little time.
And then you think about, y'all heard about how the people get treated over there in Libya, man.
Say it again.
Have you heard how people get treated in Libya and Africa, man? About how if you get married, the government give you $50,000. If you become a farmer, they supply you with like $100,000. Lights free, water free. Y'all ain't heard about how they living in Libya, man?
No.
Well, how they were living in Libya.
No, I haven't actually.
I heard a little bit of it.
Man, go check that shit out before they got that old boy. What's his name? He was the president over there. They had killed him.
In Libya? I'm not sure.
Hold up. What was his name? It's in Africa.
Yeah.
Nelson Mandela.
Was it Gaddafi? Was it Gaddafi? Come on now, y'all.
I'm not sure.
You talking about in Africa, right?
He was a president over there. They had caught him and dragged him down the street and was beating him and killed him. They found him in the hole in the ground.
Oh wow.
I think it's Gaddafi. Come on, man.
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure, bro.
It wasn't no goddamn Nelson Mandela.
Oh,
It wasn't Nelson Mandela. This was recent, a couple of years. Gaddafi. Yes, it was Gaddafi. He was the president over there. Them folks, man, when you get married, he give you $50,000. You become a farmer. I think he give you like $150,000.
Matter of fact, I know what you're talking about because he was trying to bring back the gold standard, or he was trying to help bring back the gold standard to the U.S.
Yes.
And that's what people don't realize either. What the fuck backs the dollar? And I said this shit in the military, I almost got in trouble. What backs the dollar, bro? What backs the fucking dollar? Because fuck, I forgot that nigga name. But I can get the president name. The president back in the early 1900s, like 1920s or 30s, that nigga signed over a bill for us to send all of our gold and silver to the Federal Reserve, which is not a part of the government. It's a private owned bank for these 13 families we was talking about. So what backs the dollar?
President Roosevelt wrote that. It was
the president right after him, because I thought it was Roosevelt. I used to always type that dude in, but it's not him. I promise you.
I know what you're saying, but Roosevelt actually wrote and said that the worst thing that America could do is to give themselves to the Federal Reserve, to the banks. And if I'm mistaken, bro, you can check that out, Primo. I know you won't be on your game, but Roosevelt.
Hello.
And Roosevelt was gonna sign a bill that was gonna pass that we were not gonna allow that to happen. And the next thing you know that happened to him, Roosevelt wasn't here no more. Let's just say that.
Yeah, they basically took him out, right?
That's what I watched. That's what I heard. I didn't read it in the book. I watched the video. I be watching documentaries and stuff like that. And from what I understand, he was the one that came and said that would be our biggest mistake. And if that would have happened, America would fall. And the next thing you know, he's not here.
Yeah, they at least took him out if that's the reason why, because he wasn't a part of the plan. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Money Man, it's the link. You can come in on a link. All y'all can do this. All y'all have to do is download StreamYard, and anybody can come on the panel. Just download StreamYard.
Hey, is he still on here?
No, Primo, I don't know. He's probably coming back. He probably just jumped off for a second.
Yeah, because I had something I wanted to ask him about concubines.
What you wanted to ask him about concubine?
I wanted to ask him as far as concubines being, I wanted to know what the actual I've heard the definition of what a concubine is, but I wanted to know for sure what exactly is a concubine. From my understanding, I thought that it was a because when we talk about the 12 tribes of Israel, we talk about the Negroes and the Puerto Ricans and all like that. But I want to
Man,
know, is a concubine like a mixed race person?
I think concubine is just like a side bitch. That's what a concubine is. I think that's what it is. You know, a woman that's not married to you, but you deal with. That's what I think. I'm not sure. We need Primo to come back on to verify that. You know, but that's what it sounds like to me. You know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because what else could it be? Concubine in itself, it couldn't mean multiple women of different nationalities because it just says concubine. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't come across plural or nothing like that. So
right,
it has to be a woman of one category. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A woman of one category. It has to be that. So I'm guessing it's the BC term of a side chick. Oh, well, Primo, he finna come back on. We finna ask him. Primo, welcome back. We need you, my brother.
My bad, big dog. My boy just called me.
You good, man. It's all good. My boy, John T, he had a question for you. Go ahead, give it to him.
All right, yeah, Primo. I wanted to know for sure what exactly is a concubine?
That's a good question. All right, so a concubine. Basically, let me say it like this. It's the difference between a wife, a concubine, and a hoe. All right. So a concubine is a woman who doesn't have the wits, who doesn't have the audacity to be a wife, but they're worth something to you. And basically, they somewhat treat it. Well, no, let me not say it like that.
This is a side bitch, basically.
Exactly, but you have to take care of the responsibility of her. Now, once she ready to leave and she on her own, she start, or another man start courting her, then you gotta let her go. But up until then, they can be used as the maid. They can do the things your wife or wives don't want to do. They're the second, you know what I'm saying? They're the second class.
Yeah, they like girlfriend number 2.
Basically, but they not a hoe because that will create us to be a whoremonger. That's one thing we're not supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? As Israelite men. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we're supposed to be upfront and transparent. You want another wife, you tell me you want another wife. You want a concubine, you tell me you want a concubine. For what reason? But if you over here just fucking left and right and not marrying the women because sex is marriage, then that's an issue. That ring shit is Greek. That's Greek a tradition. It's not biblical. You want to read John chapter 4, Yahweh Shai, who they call Jesus. He even spoke to the woman at the well, told her, you've been married with 4 different men. You want to think back then in those days, back when adultery, both the man and the woman is getting stoned? No. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She has sex with 4 different men. It's not ceremonies with 4 different men. Not weddings with 4 different men.
I gotta ask you this. If that's true about the fact that we can have wives and concubines, then how is it that cheating became about?
Say it again. How does that what?
Because how is it that cheating came about? Because if you can have
I was trying to get into that, baby. I was trying to get into that.
Tell us that. How is it that if I got all these wives and my wife go sleep with another man, how is it cheating?
What you mean? How was it cheating? First of all, all right, wait. I got you, big dog. I got you right here. First of all, what is the original definition of marriage? That is a man and a what?
A woman.
No. More specifically.
Wife.
No. More specifically.
Female.
God damn. More you give me synonyms. More specifically, a virgin.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
A virgin. What consummates the marriage? What makes the covenant sealed? It's that blood that you shed when you first go in her. And you go in her after you get the acknowledgement of her father.
So you should marry no woman that you ain't broke her virginity. That's what you're saying.
This is where you see where we really in today's. No, wait. I didn't say yes or no. I said this is where you really see where we are in today's society. Now, if you read the book of Hosea, he ended up having to marry a hoe.
No. We going into layman terms. We gonna miss the scriptures right now, Primo. We're gonna miss.
Trying to give you an example real quick. This is quick.
Okay. Go ahead. Get it.
You know what I'm saying? If you read I'm just saying in general, this is a short book of the Bible. If you read in the book of Hosea, the man is short and simple. You married a hoe. The Most High told him you're gonna have 3 kids, 2 gonna die, 1 gonna survive. Afterwards, the Most High even still told him, you gotta prophesy to that woman because you have to give her a chance. So this soul lies on you. He still did so. And what she say? I'm gonna take my raiment, my garment, woo for all these men out here because they give a fuck about me. Not true. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I'm not repentant. And they all died for it. Now, back to today's day and age, the first thing that the modern woman looks for after she has children by another man is a stepdaddy.
Yeah.
Is a stepdaddy. So what good does that do any of us? Oh, but we like the looks of a woman, or we may get along with that woman, or we may have known that woman for a while. It doesn't matter. That's still technically adultery. So would you want to somewhat, or not even somewhat, would you want to risk the chance of having to burn in a lake of fire for a sin you didn't really need to commit? When really, as far as our community is so-called just black people, our women outnumber us by 2 million, and it's like that on this earth for a reason.
Primo. So basically, you're saying that let me say a black man or any man dating a single woman with kids, that you are committing a sin.
No, I did not say that.
I'm not saying that you said that. I'm asking you, is that what you are saying?
No.
From the Bible? No. Oh. Ooh.
No. Because after the great sacrifice, of Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? And from what I've researched, I haven't seen this written.
Before the sacrifice of our Savior.
Then yes. Bro, what?
That's what I'm asking you, bro.
Yes, bro. Do you know how many laws back then, bro? I'm not even gonna go there. Yes, it would have been a sin. Yes.
So basically, having a child with a woman is marriage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Dang.
Yes.
Hey, Primo, I got a question. When you talk about the 12 tribes of Israel, well, first of all, I just want to say, like, when you talk about race, a lot of people, especially white people, think that race isn't mentioned. Well, they got to know race is mentioned in the Bible because they whitewash everything. They know the truth, but they hide the truth from Negroes because a lot of us still in the dark and we don't know who we are because we don't know our history. But in the 12 tribes of Israel, when you got all the races of when you talk about the Negroes and like when the Most High scattered us through the 4 corners of the earth, that basically means that black people are in every country on the globe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So with that being said, that's the reason why you have a such thing as Afro-Cubans, Afro-Mexicans and shit like that, right?
That's who I'm talking about when I say Latinos. It ain't no Afro nothing. That's us.
Black
It's a different tribe. They come from the same father, which is Jacob. Remember I said Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob had the 12 children with the 4 different wives.
Right.
He's not the only one with multiple wives.
And that's
couldn't even count in the scriptures.
And that's the reason why why there's so many shades of black people, right?
Exactly.
Okay, I got you. So
now, originally though, this is where it gets fucked up because the so-called white people come through sin. And originally they came through Cain. That's another one who's gonna fuck your head up because he comes back through reincarnation. Reincarnation is real. It's actually said in the scriptures as regeneration, but he actually is reborn through Esau and Jacob. Now I said Jacob had 12 tribes. Esau did too. But that was a little bit different. They're actually known as Amalek. The Jewish who we know today are known as Amalek. They're not, or yeah, they are Jewish.
Somebody
Well, I know the reason why they're called Jew-ish is because the ish means don't contain to, right?
Exactly. Right. Or somewhat like or of. Because they may be somewhat related to us, but no, they was created through sin. They are not us.
I always tell people when they say Jewish, but tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Not only that, how come you're not being recognized as an Israelite? Because if you really want to read the scriptures, everybody's being recognized as an Israelite, not Jewish. You ain't never gonna read Jewish in the scriptures.
Yeah.
Right. So also when you talk about,
you may see Jew, but that's it.
right. So when you talk about God's chosen folks, it's us as the Negroes and the tribe of Judah, and not just the Negroes, but the the Negroes and all the 12 tribes are the Most High's most chosen people. But when you talk about the Caucasians, which is the white people that originated from the Caucasus Mountains in Europe, because that's where all white people originate from in Europe, I heard they was like they literally have no history. They just rape, rob, and stole everything that they have, including this country, because this used to belong to the Native Americans. You see what I'm saying? But
not
but
not to bring up race, because I had met beautiful white people as well. But yes, you know what I'm saying, that's true. You know what I'm saying? That is true. You know, think about Conan the Barbarian, Vikings, cavemen. That's what they're talking about.
right.
So even a caveman can do it.
So like with the Caucasians, when they started off as, come from caveman and women or whatever, like how do you, what would you say, like how do you think the Most High feels about
The Most
Caucasians,
High
period?
describes them as base men. That's what I'm saying. They do have an origination, and they derive from us, unfortunately, as a people. But as a being, just like the scripture says, just like Judah, it was a son, like it was a son of Jacob before it became a nation of people. You get me? Before it became a nation of Negroes. You get what I'm saying? Satan begat Eve. He seduced Eve. And after that, Eve seduced us. Thing about it is, we knew Eve did wrong, and we still chose to take her side. Easy always talks about unconditional love. You know why a woman will never do that? Because women are selfish, and the only time that they will love is when they have children. We love them.
When it comes to their children, they can only women, I think, really only capable of loving their children unconditionally.
That's the only
Anything
time
else?
They can only think of them. That's the only time they can think of anything else besides themselves constantly.
But when it comes to but when it comes to everything else, it's all conditional, right?
Yes, nigga, bro. I don't care. My mom is remarried. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. Anybody lose their financial stability, and along the way, hopefully you don't get your emotional composure fucked up and mentally you wrong. Nigga, who gonna stand by while you're wrecking you and you broke? You ain't got nothing to stand by you. What woman is gonna do that?
Bro, you saying something? I done seen this happen. I seen my sister do this shit. I seen my sister do this same shit you saying.
Bro, it happens time and time again.
She got behind on some shit. She dipped. She with another husband now.
That's because women leave, men don't. They stay for the long run.
I told him this one night when me and my sister, I got into it with my sister. I said, bro, I'm telling you this because I love you. You're a good dude. I said, you fuck around, you lose that job. I give you 3 months. 3 months, your ass gone because you got to uphold that image. That image got to be upheld. If you ain't got them, she can't keep taking pictures and eating out and nails did and house parties and your ass is grass. And she gonna be alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the money stops, the lifestyle stops.
Back to what y'all was saying though, y'all just said something that I want y'all to go back into. Y'all was, damn, what was it y'all just said about basically a woman can never unconditionally love a man. She can unconditionally love her children.
Yeah, bro. And you've seen it how many times, Easy?
Several. So that's why I want y'all to
But
rewind.
wait. Before you go forward, this is why you asked me. So if a man gets with a woman who has multiple children from another man, woo, is it even worth it?
Damn.
Hell no, it ain't worth it.
That's a
Exactly.
rhetorical question. You answered as you asked it. That was rhetorical like a motherfucker.
I'm just trying to show you, bro. I was one victim of many, of millions. I tried it too. Don't work, bro.
Back to this question that I asked you. So basically, any man's wife has to be a virgin.
That is a true wife. What's the definition of a wife if she's been owned by somebody else?
But that's damn near.
Exactly. So now you really got to slim it down because ain't nobody perfect just like us. Many of us been through a hormone phase. So you got to go through the numbers. All right, how many men you've been with? You got to be honest with me because if you ain't upfront and transparent, ain't no use in trying to make this work.
Primo, no. This. I'm basically breaking it down to this. The only woman the only female, let me say, that you will find that is a virgin is out of your age range, and I'm talking about jail age range. So how the fuck?
You said what? Oh, I see what you mean.
Virgin. What virgin you finna run across in 2021? That got to be.
Bro, they exist. But this is why this goes back to another video I had with you maybe 2 videos ago I was on. We gotta have our shit in order, bro. If we're not in a position to take on a true wife, like I'm talking about, which that's a wife who's fresh and ready to bear children.
Yeah.
Then you're not ready to have that. If anything, like I said, you got other options. You still got women who haven't had kids, but you know what I'm saying? They between 25 and 35. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to make sure that their head on straight. And if they're not willing to be led,
let me ask you this. So let's say this for the guys who have baby mamas. So they are supposed to be with that woman. But what if she has multiple children by different men?
That's the choice that they made before they got with that woman. What you mean?
No, I'm not talking about the choice. I'm talking about in actuality on the guy's eyes. Each of those men, that's their wives.
Say it again.
If a man, like let's say it's a female, and this female has 5 kids, and all 5 kids have different fathers. Is she a wife to every one of those men?
No, she was a wife to the first man, and I'm damn sure you know what she was to the other folk. Exactly. So what did they do? What did she do all 4 times? What did she really do? Those other 4 times, she put those children's lives in jeopardy of sin. I don't care if he was a star hooper, if he was a future lawyer, or if he was a surgeon. That's not the way the Most High looks at it. And that's the sad part, because even when it comes to judgment, he says even the little ones will be dashed in stones.
Man, I gotta get my life together.
Me too.
It's not no joke. We all do, bro. And that's why this time right now we have a grace period. You don't have people knocking on your door forcing you to take a vaccine or go to a FEMA camp. That's coming. I said on one of your lives that the cash is going to drop. What backs the fucking dollar? We do. What's the most marketable thing on the fucking internet right now? Melanin. It's worth more than it's worth like 3 times more than gold. It's been like that for the last 15 years.
It's crazy. I always ask this man, like, Lord, why won't you give me a wife? Why? What's going on? What's
this
wrong?
Is not the time, bro.
No, I gotta speak, brother. I be like, Lord, what's wrong with me? Like, why can't I find a wife? I be seeing dudes who ain't even trying to do shit, getting married, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And I see now is because, oh, god damn. Man.
But don't look at it like that though, Easy, because you was saying earlier, but what are the women, you know what I'm saying, who could be wives, what the ages they are, who. I know you pushing 40, you know what I'm saying? You about to be 40 in a couple years. The thing is with men, especially Israelite men, bro, we age like fine wine. How much does wine cost? That was barreled in 1938. Nigga, you
Oh,
talking about thou wows.
It's expensive, my nigga. It's
Exactly. And it's like that for a reason. It's not
Because
like that with women.
people
The
think
experience carries with them.
they think I'm like 26, 24. I be at work, they be like, "Child, how old you is?" And I be like, "How old you think I am?" They be like, 24, 26. I be like, "I wish."
Yeah, but at the same time, though, you may got that face of one, but I'm pretty sure you've been through the life experience of somebody who probably 50.
I got it. Oh, I have.
Hey,
I got and everything, and they still try to call me for cigarettes sometimes.
hey, easy. That easy, bro. You don't even look like you pushing 40, man.
Man, I know. A lot of people tell me that. 2 more years, baby. May the Lord Most High give it to me. I'll be 4-0. 4-0. But I don't feel like it. Like, bro, I really feel physically like I'm 28, 29. Like, I still got my reflexes. I'm fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I still be wanting to box and shit. I still want to try boxing, man.
Bro, it ain't too late.
Even if I lose, man, because I still.
Bro, listen, easy. I'm about to put you on real quick. It ain't too late because they still got the Masters League as far as amateur boxing. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's from like 30. I think it's like from 35 and up. So, bro, you can still put a name out for yourself and maybe go pro for like 5 fights.
Yeah, just to try, just to say, man, I
did
it. I did it.
Hey, Primo.
I swear, I ain't gonna lose. I'm gonna go undefeated for my 5 fights, bro. Ain't nobody gonna beat me.
First of all, you too tall. If you know how to use your jab, you straight.
No, it ain't just fuck the jab. They just ain't gonna. Nah.
What happened to Big Dog? Yeah, called me. Hey, Primo. I heard that.
Yeah. I had a question. So like everybody should know that Negroes, you know, if you don't know this, then something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should know Negroes are the Most High's chosen people, right? But how do you think? What do you got to say in the case of somebody that's mixed? If they are mulatto, like they half black and half white, would a mulatto still be considered one of God's chosen?
You come from the lineage of your father, so whatever your father is what you are. Now,
thank you. I be telling people that about Andre Ward and they get mad.
Right, but that could be somewhat confusing because you're supposed to be a 3-generation purebred, so you got to really go to your father's lineage. Your father could be black, but his father might not be black, so you think, you know.
Lord,
I mean, but also, what do you got to say about? I heard what you're saying about the father lineage, which you go off of the father's bloodline or the side of your family. But what about all this talk about everybody always say, well, regardless if it's your mother, your father, it only takes one black parent and you black. Like
the reason why they say that is for the white minority. The reason why the white minority say that is because if a black man gets with a black woman, what they children look like, black kids. So no matter what they procreate with, they're still giving out black kids the way they look. But that don't mean nothing because what? You got too many examples. You got Barack Obama. You got well, nah, his mom white. That's a little different. Even still, his father's a Hemite. But you got I had another one. What's this nigga name? I need a prime example. I forgot this dude's name. It was on the tip of my tongue too. It's gonna come back to me.
Okay, so you're saying that the Most High, like, cause to me, I always kind of thought it didn't matter, cause you feel me, cause like I always think like, cause I'm a mulatto myself, you feel me, and I always thought like, you know, I know a lot of them like myself that's got a white mom and a black dad, and you got some with a black mom and a white dad, but I always thought that, you know, either or, however the order or what the order come or who your parents is, if you got a white parent and a black parent, of course you got both blood running through you,
right?
But you're saying that regardless, even if you do got black blood in you, and if you mix with black and white, you're saying just for the sake of the Lord that if your father just so happens to be white and your mom is black, you're saying that the Lord will still look at you as a Gentile?
That's I hate the way you putting it, but that's the way he look at it, bro. That's what it's saying in scriptures. This ain't come from me. That's what it's saying in scriptures. If the only time it get tricky is when, like I said, the 3 generations of different races, like fucking. Let me see. Let's say the great or the grandfather is black, and he date a white woman, or he get with a white woman, and they get a daughter. That's when shit get mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Because when you only have a daughter, your lineage is getting kind of scrambled with for real. And if she get with a white man, that's when it's like, oh, okay, shit getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because now, all right, let's go through that. She gets with a white man. They got a mulatto baby, as you say, right? So that mulatto baby, let's say the mulatto baby's a boy. That mulatto baby is going to have to get with a black woman. Then their child is going to have to get with a black woman. Then their child's going to have to get with a black woman for them to become Israelites again. Purebred. You get me?
Dang.
And this is coming from the Most High himself.
Yes, bro. Yeah, I believe it says in Deuteronomy. But this for sure is within the laws. And the laws is the first 5 books of the Old Testament.
Dang, so I never thought about it like that. You telling me some shit now, bro? Because
I will put it to you like this, bro.
I never heard of before. Like, I kid you not, bro.
I never want to diss anybody who's trying to serve the Lord, right? You know,
at the end of the day, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, you're saying that you shouldn't be in mixed relationships with white people, interracial relationships.
That's damn near abomination, bro. We're not supposed to do that. But the thing is, in this generation, we don't know who our enemy is because of what? Integration. So what does civil rights really fucking do? What do those people really do? What they help with? And who were they? Are they late? Exactly. Rosa Parks was a dyke. What's she standing for? Women's rights. Stop.
Hey, I know this gonna mess y'all up though, you know what I'm saying? But I heard Martin Luther King was a FBI CIA agent.
For the most part, yes.
And he was bisexual.
And right, and that was not his name. His name was Michael, like Scott, not King. What's that nigga last name? I forgot that nigga last name, but Martin Luther King is not his name.
So basically, he was just a made-up character, right?
Yes. Same thing with Malcolm X. They came out with an interview not too long ago. I don't mean to say not too long ago, but not too long before he passed away, saying, "Why are you getting all?" Because he was trying to say, all this black, what's going on in the black community. You need to help us with this. You need to help with this. I'm not the person who they should be coming for all the time. You know what they said? These white people who interviewing them, so-called white people. So why are we giving you publicity? Who's backing you? How come every time you have an issue, we coming to you?
I got a good question to ask. Why are black women so fucking childish and stupid these days? And why are 40-year-old women damn near acting like 17-year-olds?
Because we allowed them to get into a position to where they could be over us.
My God, bro, this shit is horrible. Do you hear
what
me?
male they got to submit to, bro? They have no head, so they get to act like children.
This shit is so horrible. I know bro, this shit is horrible. Do you hear me?
It is, bro. It's treacherous for all of us single so-called black men.
I want to
especially
be
want a black
so
woman.
bad. Just for a woman just to sit and believe and trust in me that I would guide her because I love her, first of all, and that I never steer her wrong and protect her because I love her. It's so hard to find that shit. And
well, let me say this, Easy, only because I'm low-key in the position you in. And one thing I can for sure say, if we not ready to lead a woman, bro, we're not ready to date a woman. And we're so stuck on instant lead, yeah. We're so stuck on instant gratification that we're not even, I know we've seen a lot of faults and bullshit with our women. When it's like, bro, if we're not in the position to redo what the fuck we need to do, it's like, what's the point of doing so? You know what I'm saying? And like, you know it come a lot with women, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to want you to take care of business in them and then some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
now once you're in that position, though, then it's like,
even if you, I mean, you can still you know what I'm saying, try that situation, you know what I'm saying, and be there and let them know, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm here with you, but at the same time, I just need you to, you know what I'm saying, focus on what's important, which is us and our well-being.
That's what I'm saying. There ain't too many women who's trying to build with their man no more, bro. They see too many niggas in the streets getting this quick cash. They see too many scammers getting this quick cash. They don't care about the long run no more. You know why? Because niggas always want to fuck. All I gotta do is poke a hole in the condom or let them nut in them and they got a baby.
But the same thing they should learn is, where does that ever got you? Chasing money and fucking with niggas because they do this and that.
They don't care,
It's
bro.
a lot of children out here because a lot of the niggas had some money and some cars.
And they still feel like it's okay for them to be brought up by their own because they did so with their mom. It's a generational curse.
It's a generational curse.
Hey, Primo.
You ain't gonna tell them nothing, bro. They still gonna do what they want to do. What's up, big dog?
So, like, when you talk about generational curses, I know curses are all over, like, in a lot of black families. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And well, really not just black people. Everybody, you know, is cursed in some type of way. I heard. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like generational curses, because I know, like I said in the Bible, the Lord said that I visit the sons and daughters of the fathers of the fourth and fifth generation because of the father's sins.
Right. Yeah. Basically, yeah.
So basically, the Lord curses the children up to the third, fourth, and fifth generation.
Forefathers. Yes.
Right. So because of the sins of whatever wrongdoing that your forefathers did in your family, the Lord can curse you in any type of way.
Damn.
Yes. I don't want to say it like that because everybody's life is planned out according to the Most High, but we all still have a chance. But that don't mean that you're not gonna struggle, bro. I'll put it to you like this: for me, I played 5 sports in high school, bro. I went straight to the military after my senior year. It took me 2 years into the military for me to start smoking cigarettes, like easy, struggling. When I tell you I ain't never seen myself like this a day in my life.
Let me ask you this:
I ain't never seen myself like this. What's up?
How did you stop smoking cigarettes, bro?
You said stop?
Yeah, how did you stop?
That's been an ongoing thing, bro. I just got done smoking a cigarette not so long ago.
Oh, okay.
But
did you stop for a period of time before?
Hell yeah! Come on, bro. I'm a boxer, of course.
And how long? And what did you do to conquer that at that time?
One of my main sayings, bro, I've always had, like I said on my IG, I try to put up inspirational shit with my workouts and all that. But you discipline the mind, and the body will follow, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to put your mind against something. As soon as you feel that feeling, substitute.
I understand all that. But what I'm saying is, what coping mechanism? Did you use peppermints? Did you eat a certain
That's
thing?
What I'm saying. Nah, it wasn't like that. It was more so. Oh, well, actually, sunflower seeds did help.
Sunflower seeds. What else?
Sunflower seeds and it was on like 2 things. Sunflower seeds, and gum. That was it. Yeah, sunflower seeds and gum, bro.
And gum,
because with work and then working out, I didn't have no time to do nothing else.
Hold. Like winter fresh gum, like with the peppermint like vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Menthol. All right, so it was my favorite type of gum, which was to this day it's Trident. It was Trident sweet mint flavor.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Is menthol is like that peppermint is not the flavor, it's the sensation. Right. So that's what I'm saying. If you smoke a cigarette,
I see what you mean.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people, like, when they stop smoking cigarettes, like, they eat peppermints for the breeze that goes down when they, when you eat a peppermint. They're down their throat. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I didn't think of it like this. The way I thought of it was in the military, in the army, on my base, they used to always say it only takes 3 days off of nicotine for you to stop having withdrawals. So within them 3 days, when I was off of them, that gum and that the sunflower seeds heavy, but I was still working out, so it wasn't really paying me no mind. You know what I mean? Like, this is when I went off for 2 months. Then I went back on them. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to stop smoking weed. But yeah, you could do it because I know I'm for sure finna get back into it, bro. I can't smoke for the rest of my life, bro. It's too much chemicals in this bullshit.
Man, it is very hard, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It is, bro. But how bad do you want it? It's gonna be just like this with boxing.
I want to do it to heal my body and get bigger than what I am. I've always been slim, and I got to 220 pounds, almost 220 pounds last time. I stopped doing everything, and it scared me. You know what I'm saying? So, I went back to, smoking cigarettes and, well, I had a panic attack, which really scared me to stop me from doing everything, but I got big as hell. And I know when I do stop doing, I'm going to be big as hell. My neck going to get, man, I'm going to be big as hell.
That's mainly because once you start smoking, you start eating. That's why
Your
I put
body
it like this. Once you're ready to stop smoking, bro, go to the gym first. You say you want to start
Not
boxing,
only that,
go to a boxing gym.
Not only that, your body heals.
Yeah. But
Your
your
body
mind, your mind goes somewhere else when the one nicotine. It's like, fuck it, let me just eat that. Trust me, I know that feeling.
Then I know once I stop doing all that, my body heal. I'm gonna be probably right here having multiple children.
Yeah, it's all control, bro.
Everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. See, stuff like this, little stuff like this. Let's get this shit in order before you become the king we supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No woman. That's the shit that was making me feel bad. Don't no woman want to be smelling fucking nicotine and tobacco through your damn sinuses and kissing and all that. Come on.
Yeah.
They don't want that, bro. We can always be better, you know what I'm saying? And once we get to a certain T,
these bitches smoke too. She like
but bro, they ain't never gonna change until we leave.
Yeah.
They ain't never gonna change until we leave, because you know what? The only person they're gonna look up to is the same person they're looking up to, which is the so-called what? White man. Because who's in rulership?
White man.
All right then. We can't keep making excuses.
Every black woman know that. A black woman know that a white police officer 9 times out of 10 can slap her motherfucking husband and he won't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
They know that.
Hey, speaking of that,
that's why they play with you like that. But
easy. Now that you said,
well, let me not say that, because I may get set up like that, and they have a white officer slap me one day in the car, and then they expected me to retreat. You know what I'm saying? So, when a motherfucker slap me, bro, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. Go ahead, Jante. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, you good, man? I was gonna say, speaking of that shit, you know what I'm saying? We all know that most police officers are of European descent. And like I know I saw you when you went live, easy about not too long ago, Reese, about how the police pulled you over.
Yeah, man.
You had your camera on.
Like, you on my Facebook?
Huh?
You on my Facebook, ain't it? Easy work.
Yeah. I saw that, and I was thinking, like, see, that go to show you, like, and I noticed, like, when you was talking to the cop or whatever, like, I can't remember, like, everything that was said, but I know you was stopped and the police was talking to you, but you said something like, if you didn't have the camera out, he would have asked you, like, some other, like, try to do some other shit. But one thing I noticed is whenever the white police officers, they pull you over, especially if they see it's a nigga driving on the street, they pull you over for any fucking petty ass reason, bro. And it don't even have to be crime related. You ain't got to be looking suspicious. You could just be minding your business.
Yeah. Let me tell you what it was, though. I was actually leaving from where I stay at. I was coming to a stop sign. Now, he's in another jurisdiction, a little town, a little city, a little way from where I stay at. Matter of fact, it's walking distance. It's called Terence City. He's not even supposed to be where he was sitting at. But I seen him literally drive to under this under this bridge, because railroad tracks come over it. So he parks when I'm coming around the bend, and I'm like, oh, he came and parked here. So I already got my seatbelt on, because I always ride my seatbelt on. And as I passed on the bridge, he hit his lights on me. So I was like, okay, he think it's a game, like I'm a stupid one. I grabbed my phone, put it on Facebook Live automatically. So he come up there, he say, man, how long you had the car? Now, I don't have insurance nor a tag. Now, when I had that camera on, this is how I know he got nervous, because he knew he was out of line. He had no reason to even fucking stop me. He said, I said, what was the reason you stopped me, officer? What was I doing? He said, oh, the reason I stopped you is because you don't have a tag. I said, that's a reason to stop me? He was like, yeah, because we just want to know why it's not registered, this, that, and other. How long you had the car? That's not no reason to fucking stop me. The only time you're supposed to stop me is if somebody called you and said I'm doing a crime, or you see me swerving or anything like that. They're not supposed to fucking stop you by no goddamn light. And if they do, they're supposed to give you a fucking warning.
Right, not to interrogate you and ask questions. That ain't none of their damn business, man.
That ain't none of your fucking business about anything I'm doing. If nobody called you about a crime, you're not supposed to be somebody giving me a fucking ticket and going and searching my goddamn car, which is my property. This is like my home. Next time motherfucker pull me over and say I'm homeless, this is my house. You need a search warrant. On camera.
They
tell you ass just like that. This
yeah,
is my
they
house.
really
I live in my car.
literally, bro.
For real.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel
property, your name on it.
Right. And then that's when it's like when they pull you over, it's like, you notice, like when they pull you over and you black, they most of the time it be racially profiling shit. You see what I'm saying?
You see my video? I got racially profile at a restaurant.
Yeah, I seen that.
I seen that shit too.
And then it's like when the police pull you over and they, you know what I'm saying, they pull you over for that bullshit. It's like you could be doing everything right, and it's like you explaining your situation, they still turn everything into an argument.
Exactly. That's why people need to ride around with cameras in their car, man. While you buying Jordans, invest in you some cameras to put around your car. That's what people need to do. All people. Get you some cameras and put them around your car. Start riding around and trying to be pretty, getting your hair done and your nails done. Buying Jordans and gold chains and, you know what I'm saying? Go out here and get you some cameras and put them around your car. That's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to get more hours and more hours. Please donate to the channel if you can. I'm trying to get more hours. I think I got a racist supervisor. He won't let me work 16 hours. But he used to complain that, you know, wasn't nobody there but me and him. He'll ask me to come in on my off day. I'll come in on my off day. But he won't let me work 16 full hours, which ain't nothing to me. I used to do it at a hospital where I used to have to stand up all day. So if I can do 16 hours on feet, them 16 hours on, but he won't do it. You see what I'm saying?
No,
yeah.
So yeah, like Primo, when you ask, do I think about entrepreneurship? Yes, sir. But I don't get taxes.
My taxes, man, they just took my shit too, bro.
Yeah, I don't get I ain't got taxes in 6 years. Nothing. Y'all gotta understand, man. On this, for me, I do everything on my own.
No,
I have no backup.
It's still options out here, though.
I have no girlfriend behind. Well, I got one now, but and you know what I'm saying. I care about her a lot, but you know what I'm saying. And but I do everything on my own. No, if I fall tomorrow, bro, I'm dead out here.
Right.
That's why when people be playing with me at my job with that snitching and that fuck boy shit, I be telling them, my next step is the county. So I hope you know what the fuck you doing.
Nah, man. Don't let them get to your mental, bro. It ain't even worth it. Trust me.
Bro, I have nobody, no help. So if I gotta go to jail or I lose my job, I might as well just walk up and slug your ass. That's at least 3 months food and shelter.
That ain't worth it, bro.
Right. See, basically what you're saying is you ain't got nothing to lose, really.
Right. But
I got a lot to lose. Even though it's not much, it's what I'm doing that I did it on my own. I'm doing it on my own, so I have a lot to lose. So
right,
you put me in a predicament to lose that. I hope you think it's worth it, because I'm not that guy who just gonna say, "Oh, I lost my job." I might walk up to you and knock your motherfucking teeth in your nose. You see, because I know that once I fall, I have no backup. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people be like, when I ask to donate or something, people to donate on the channel, it's not, I don't get taxes or nothing like that. I'm not seeing people balling on y'all and asking y'all for shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just that sometimes it's hard for me to make this channel. Sometimes I be tired. Sometimes I don't feel like making videos.
Bro, I feel
So,
you. But when I brought up the entrepreneurship, bro, just like you said, it takes time. It takes time. But why not, just like you got one form of it right now with this platform, why not put the other thing that you can actually put to the physical, you know what I'm saying? Put your hand towards it, you know what I'm saying? Put a little bit towards that each month. Boom, 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 boom. So when shit does hit the fan, you don't need to rely on this job you at. You know what I'm saying? You got these two platforms, this and whatever other
because
gift you got, you know?
my life is like this. My check is like this. I have to pay rent.
No,
Then I have to pay to work, go to work. This before I got my car, so I got to pay people on a daily basis to go to work. And people are not friendly.
I feel you.
People, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then not only that, if I can't find nobody, I have to get a lift. And lift ain't cheap either. So all my money is balanced off me basically surviving and just going to work, bro. Real shit. Yeah,
No,
you
I
see
got
me
you.
with a bill. Yeah, you see me, you know what I'm saying? But basically, that's my celebration of a hard ass week. You see what I'm saying?
No, I feel you for sure.
Bro. And ain't no way. I don't
Ain't
need
easy
no
out here.
sympathy or nothing for it because I'm a grown man. And, you know, I love the fact that I can do it on my own because, and bro, and I gotta go in on this. I gotta go in on this. I get a lot of people, you know what I'm saying this and that about me, you know what I'm saying, because I don't stay in I stay in the rooming house, like, you know, a room and board house where, you know, like men stay, you know what I'm saying, and you got a key to it, a lock to it. It's like your house, you know what I'm saying, but it's a room.
Right.
A lot of dudes say a lot of shit about it. You know, they try to do it in front of females, say this and that about it, this, whatever. But I understand something that I know that they don't. One thing that men always have done, and you see this happen a lot, is they attach themselves to a woman. And the reason they do it is because the average man is afraid to step out on their own.
That's facts.
And I know this because at 26, 27 years old, my sister told me I was scared. Which the sister I talk about all the time. I still love her to death. But she told me this herself. She said, why do you keep going through the shit you keep going through? She said, since when you been young, you always been working and took care of yourself. So why is it that you feel that you need to go and jump in a relationship and be with a woman to survive? She said, you must be fucking scared. And I said, I denied it at first. I said, like, no, I ain't scared. And then I just told her, I said, yeah. I said, I'm scared. I said, because what if I fail? She said, you fail in fucking with these hoes.
Facts, because the woman ain't supposed to be the backbone.
Real shit.
Right. So she
or plan B.
My sister told me that she said, you fail in fucking with these hoes. She said, so what if you got, she said, basically you gotta take care of you. And
facts.
from there, when my sister told me that, I went and got my own apartment. I got my own car, even though my transmission went out right after I got all this shit, but I fell back down. And that's for me not being focused and you know what I'm saying? But I got comfortable with being with a woman and I slipped. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had that backup, I had that help, and I slipped.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Can't nobody take care of you better than you, man.
Better than you.
Right, that's facts.
Better than you. Nobody can take care of you better than you.
I mean, because you think about it, like, you know, I know you say you had the woman who you was with, like you kind of felt like that was your cushion to fall back on in case things went south.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, because I've been doing it really not by myself, but on my own since like 17 years old. So, you know, I got a little comfortable, you know, I slipped. You know, I took it like, oh, this is my break. And you know, I actually lost a good job doing that. So, you know, that's why I can't afford to do that this time. I would not do that this time. You know, but I mean, it's all on me, man. It's just all on me.
Right.
And you know, I see a lot of dudes, you know, and I be wanting to do certain things and have this money, but people don't understand my struggle. And my struggle ain't no fucking joke because I have to do everything. I'm talking about my food, my gas to work, my everything. I can't even buy myself clothes.
I feel you, bro. I've been there. Trust me.
Hey,
I
I've
got
been
the
there. I've
same
been
pair of
there too,
shoes.
bro.
The same pair of shoes I got now, I done had for about a year and a half, bro. Because I just go to work. I don't have time to go out and then, like, you know. But hey, I love it because nobody controls me. I don't have to wake up in the morning. There's a woman standing over me, mugging me and saying, "Oh, I think it's time for you to get the fuck out." I have to walk on eggshells. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have to be mistreated by nobody. I don't have to come home because I didn't loan you $25 after I paid you rent. That now all the food start coming up gone every night. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't got to deal with all that bullshit, man.
You know what I'm talking about. You know, dealing with your folks, staying with your folks, and you just paid them the money you owe them. And then next week, man, can I borrow $50? You like, man, I ain't got it. And then you come home the next night, like, man, hey man, it's something to eat. No, man, it wasn't enough left. Oh, that's because I ain't give you them goddamn $50, huh?
Man.
So now they start turning petty and shit.
Niggas ain't shit. I'm telling you. Bro, I done been there. I could write a book. I'm telling you. You fuck around, you don't give them that money. You just paid them the money, the deal money. Oh, you come here, you got to stay 300. You got to be 250. Here you go. Next week, man, I ain't got no gas to work, man. Let me borrow $30. Like, I ain't got it myself. I just paid you. So you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it through the week myself. You come home next day, ain't shit in there.
Man.
Damn, bro, you ain't leave me a hot dog in there, man. Shit, you know, yeah, because you ain't give up them goddamn people, and it be your blood. I done had people
Easy.
who I don't, bro. My channel helped me, besides my big brother, my channel helped me more, and my auntie, my channel helped me more than anybody on this earth.
Damn.
Y'all know how many times I done woke up and I ain't even have a way to work and somebody donated $20.
From YouTube.
From YouTube, man.
That's a blessing, bro.
I'm telling you real shit, bro. I pray before I go to sleep, Lord. I don't know how I'm gonna make it in the morning, but you always pull through for me. Wake up in the morning, cash out, $10. Wham! This channel do so much for me, man. Do a
Hey,
lot.
that's how you know that you ain't never alone. Even though you probably if you may think you alone, you ain't never alone, man. That's how you know the
But you
Lord
know
always
what?
got your back.
It's because of this.
Facts.
Because no one on this channel knows me. And that's the most fucked up part about the thing is no one on this channel knows me and they'll help me. But the people who know me and supposed to love me won't do shit. That's the most fucked up part.
Sometimes it be like that, bro. Unfortunately, man.
And I had to tell my father that one time we was in the car. He was asking me why I didn't talk to my cousins because they fuck boys and they act like hoes. And I seen my cousins jump a dude that was helpless at the time, drunk. And it pissed me off because that was the weakest shit I ever seen in my life. And you know, my dad always asked me, like, why you don't deal with your folks, my folks like that? And I was like, because just because people are your blood, just because you share the same blood does not mean you're family.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we got the same blood running us does not mean we're family. I don't like fuck boy shit. I don't like picking on people. I don't like laughing at people who fucked up in situations. I ain't never been that type of person. That's fuck boy shit. I hate bullshit, messy shit, gossiping shit. I hate all that shit. I don't like that shit around me. So I distance myself from everybody. I can't trust nobody. I have a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It leave me alone at times, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I really want to be around my family, but I don't play that shit. I will go the fuck off, bro. I would end up in jail because I wouldn't do that to you. Or I'm a real person, bro. I'm a good person. I try my best to be. Even with nothing that I have, you know what I'm saying? I still try to help anybody, but if you cross me, I'm gonna bring it at your ass full force.
That's how it's supposed to be, bro.
So I distance myself, especially if I love you and I look out for you. And when I ask you to return that favor, and you be like, the only reason you looked out for me is because you wanted somebody to look out for you. I want to kick your ass because I looked out for you because I loved you, and I want you to look out for me because I hope you love me. And now I want to kick your ass because I see your love is different. You basically used me off my love. So that's why I want to kick. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I really want to kick your ass. It ain't the fact that you won't give it to me. It's the fact that you use me. I gave it to you out of love. And because I expected you to do the same. Now, oh, you just did it because you wanted some get back. Hell yeah, I want to get back because I thought you loved me too. So I should kick your ass because you didn't pull up at a fucking mansion with 8 Maseratis sitting outside and I gave you motherfucking $40. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You pulled up at a regular ass house with my car not running right or whatever the fuck, my pockets damn near on E, and asked for this money and I gave it to you. So you goddamn right. If I'm fucked up and I come to you and ask for it, I expect the same motherfucking thing. And if you can't do it and I know you got it, hell yeah, I want to kick your ass. I want to
Hey,
stomp
that's.
our fucking head in. And how am I wrong for that?
I mean, you ain't.
I have people who I know, bro, got wearing gold chains, $500 outfits, borrowing money from me. And then when I ask you for my motherfucking money back, or if I ask you to do something for me, I gotta hear a motherfucking sob story of what the fuck you gotta do. You see what I'm saying? That it pisses me off. I don't like to hear that shit.
Right, I feel you on that, bro. Basically, what you're saying is you big on loyalty.
That's all I never live by. I done told on homeboys, old ladies who done tried to fuck me. I done told on my brother, old lady who tried to fuck me. I done always been big on loyalty. My family, I would die for my family. I would put my life on the line. I picture my family like the movie family. Like if a nigga beat up my sister, me and my brother's finna come murk your ass, and we'll probably murk your family if they got a problem with it. That's my type of loyalty. If I love you, I'm not gonna turn on you. If you my homeboy and we outside and somebody jump on you, we probably ain't got no guns, but we gonna die together that night. I'm not finna go to your mama's house and tell you I was out there with your fucking son and I left him out there as a dead motherfucking body. They gonna scrape both our ass up. I ain't that type of nigga, and that's why I can't be around people because everybody ain't like me. I can admit all my wrongs. I can be honest to you. I'm not ashamed of nothing I did. And if you can't be that type of person with me, I don't want to fuck with you. Because your love ain't my love. And if your love ain't my love, ain't no point in being fucking around you. Because you're going to give up. And I don't give up. I get goddamn 230 some views off my boxing videos. And I know I do better than half of these niggas and talk more and better than half of them. And these motherfuckers think I'm going to quit. I don't give up on shit. Nothing. I don't never give up. I've been knocked down several times, drug addicted young, doing stupid shit. Every time I get up, I fall, I get back up. I fall, I get back up. I fall, I get back up. Don't shit stop me. The only thing gonna stop me is when my heart don't beat. And that's real shit. Even my mama told me that. She said, even though we don't get along, my mama, well, don't talk. But my mama, she said, one thing I love about you is that I ain't never seen you quit. And she ain't nobody gonna ever see me quit. If I fall tomorrow, go to jail, I'm gonna get back out, struggle, get a job, struggle, get somewhere to stay, struggle, get a car, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Don't shit stop me.
I feel you, man. Hey, I wanted to ask you, like I know you say you big on loyalty, you know what I'm saying, which loyalty is a very important thing. Well, most people care about it less. Well, a lot of people care about loyalty in different numbers, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But like what is it about a Virgo? Like, because I keep hearing that when you talk about Virgos, like everybody, like the men and the women, why is it that the Virgos are so like, it seems like the Virgos are like the adults of the zodiac, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
That's
basically what I'm getting at is why is it that like when a Virgo gets mad, like say if I understand like with loyalty, like somebody mess with your family member, your brother, your sister, your mom, like you just said, if somebody slapped your sister, done something to you, you get your brothers and y'all fuck them up in their family. But it seemed like the Virgos, like they take it like it's supposed to be personal if it's a loved one, but it seems like the Virgos tend to like go overboard. Like when you said we'll murk
like
you
you
and
did it to us. It's like you did it to us. It's like I don't know. I can't explain it. It's like it's to the form like it brings all into your mind like disrespect. It's like that person disrespected you. You know, even though they hit your sister, it's like they doing it to you. Like we very passionate, even sexually. You know what I'm saying? Even sexually with our partners. Like, you know, we're very passionate people. Like we really care about who we love. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And that's where it all stems from. We really care about who we love. We take a lot of shit from people that we love because we love them. But then when we do go off, one thing about we go the fuck off. We scare motherfuckers when we go off because it builds. We take so much. It's not just one thing that you did. It's multiple things that we ain't said shit about. It's multiple things that you did that probably hurt and we ain't told you. And when that one situation when we can't take it no more, we let everything, we become uncontrollable. I have been so mad before where I have been visually in my brain telling me to stop doing what I'm doing, but I be so angry I can't. Like sometimes I had to literally tell myself, like, bro, chill the fuck out. It ain't that deep. And then the first thing come out, man, fuck that. You see what I'm saying? I had to get everything out of me at that time because I've had it in me for so long. So I don't like arguments. I don't like confrontation. I'll run from it. I'll leave before I
Right.
argue with you because when I go off the way that you done went off, that's why I always tell women when we having a conversation, I was like, if we gonna sit down and talk, let's sit down and talk. If you raise your voice, I'm gonna raise mine. And when I go to fuck off, I'm gonna go to fuck off. You see what I'm saying? So if I
Yeah.
get to the point where I got to argue with you or get out of line with you, I'm just gonna leave.
Right.
Because
Because you already know that and I know it ain't about you like it ain't about being you scared of the person or nothing. It's about
right,
you knowing that you'll fuck somebody up if you really get mad. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what you'll do.
either they gonna fuck me up or I'll fuck them up. So to avoid that confrontation, whether it's a female or a male, I'll get the fuck on and get the fuck away from you. Because like I said, I ain't got bond money. So I have to think beyond the average male right now. See, a lot of people just want to see shows and fights and shit, just some shit to record. But no, motherfucker, when I get out of jail, I can't go to my girlfriend's house. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to think really, and even though it's in me, I know I could beat somebody's ass and I could get my ass whooped as well. But I have to literally think and rationalize shit now. And there's still some people ass I want to hurt when I see them too. But I have to rationalize it now. Don't put myself out there. Don't go rush into something. I'll make a motherfucker come to me.
Hey, so like, would you
Just have to
say
play.
that like, would you say that when it comes to Virgos getting payback or revenge on somebody that wronged you, like, let's just say somebody like really wronged you and they did you wrong, whether if it was like stealing. Well, I know there's different degrees of it's levels
We
of
wrong. We wrong.
disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
We the wrong one. We are the bro. We hold grudges, and we are passionate about. Well, no, let me put you like this. When Virgos get their payback, when you hurt them, they want to destroy your ass. And the only thing that saves you sometimes is that we care about you so much and probably love you. When we mad, we will blow your motherfucking house up in that instance. But if we got 5 minutes to think, we'll be like, nah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you cross us, we want our shit back. We want it bad. We want that shit bad because we good people and we want to do you like that. That's why we want it so bad. We want blood. We don't want your car to go down. We don't want you to lose your house. We want your fucking head. I'm talking about, we want your head. And that's fucked up to say, but we want your fucking head because we would not do you like that. And it hurt us that you did us like that.
Right.
We want your fucking head. We want your crown.
Right.
Like they used to do back in the day, take your fucking scalp. We want to take your fucking scalp.
Damn, so like when Virgos get their revenge, I heard y'all real like y'all real like sneaky about how y'all go about it, how y'all gonna do it, like y'all plot shit.
We strategize. One thing about me, I listen to people a lot. And one thing I learned from being in the streets is that a person will tell you everything about them once you sit down and listen to them. They'll tell you their weaknesses. They'll tell you how much money they got, whether or not they have money. Like a person who has money will never say they won't. They'll say, I'm going to go get it. So by me sitting them there and learning that when I used to be drug addicted and being in the streets all night and couldn't have nowhere to go and listening to people, I used to figure out people's weaknesses. Some people's weaknesses is material things. Some is family members, daughters, children. Once you find out a person's weakness, they're vulnerable to anything you want to do to them. Just like in 48 Laws of Power, a king probably loved his castle so much. If you threaten his castle, all you got to do is flank and exit, or not flank, but act as if you're headed towards his castle, and he will go on retreat and run back to his castle. But you could have a whole flank sitting right in front of his fucking castle. Because the reason he's going to run back to is because you found out his weakness. He loved his kingdom, his building, his house. So if he even get a scent that he could be winning the motherfucking battle, but if he even think you sent a whole nother team over there to go and attack his castle, he going to send his whole fucking army back. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because people talk too much and they tell you they goddamn weakness.
Yeah, I also know another thing about Virgos is Virgos tend to be very private.
Yeah. I catch myself talking too much at times.
Like I heard this one thing, like they say, like like when you first meeting, like when they was talking about relationships, they said like talk about the women, like the Virgo women, the males maybe like this too, but they were specifically talking about the females. They said when you talking to or you meeting a Virgo female for the first time, they say when you first meeting them, you can't start off the interaction by asking them personal questions like who's your family and where you stay at and all this and all that, because that could turn them off.
Yeah, because one, we wondering about who the fuck is you and why you worry about my family and all this shit. We don't like personal questions for real. Well, unless it's some entertainment, basketball, we ain't that type of nigga you come up and be like, man, what's going on with you and your old lady? Like, why the fuck? We'll be like, why the fuck you want to, you know what I'm saying? What type of question is that to ask me about what the fuck going on? What she told you, son? You know what I'm saying? We don't like nothing personal with our shit. We'll sneak and talk to you about it, but we'll try to do it in third person unless we real mad or we pissed off at that person.
Right. So basically, let's say if you was out in public, or if you was out with your girl or something like that, and you just so happen to run into your boys or somebody you know from school, and they start asking like, yeah, so what's up with this? They start off general like, what you been up to, how you doing, all like that, and then they meet your girl, and the niggas start asking you questions like, damn, where you meet her at, and how long you been knowing her? Like, how you gonna feel about that?
We don't like that. I don't like I'm gonna give you a prime example. I had a homeboy, he's still my homeboy. I still love him. He's sneaky type. When we ride in the car one day, I picked my old lady up from work, and you know the song by what was this nigga name? The Dream. He came out with this song years ago. This one I was in my 20s. Called "I Love Your Girl."
Oh yeah, that was my
your
shit.
Girl. You ever heard that?
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
shit.
So my old lady in the car with me, and that song come on, and he hear that song, he gonna turn it up, cuz, turn it up. So when we parked, I said, bro, what the fuck going on? He was like, what you mean? I said, why when that song come on, you want to turn that shit up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, nigga, you crazy? I like, no, I ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no stupid nigga motherfucker. Don't be asking me to turn up "I Love Your Girl" when you in the car with me, nigga. And I had a fine red bone from Chicago, tatted up.
Damn.
Bisexual. Somebody, you love my girl. Then I got offended in that. I said, nigga, the fuck you mean?
I mean, trust and believe, man. He was looking at it.
We don't like that. And about our women, we want our women to be our women. We don't want nobody seeing none on our old ladies. No titties, no ass. I want my bitch like a Muslim. Wrapped up, strapped up. All that's for me. And that's how it's supposed to be, though, bro. No man's supposed to be seeing you with your titties and your ass hanging out when you're supposed to be my old lady. But I tell you what, if that's how you want to dress, don't be mad when I do my thing. Because evidently you want attention. So I'm going to let you get your attention. I'm going to let you run across them niggas who you think going to treat you better than me, love you better than me. Who you going to probably sleep with, go have fun with on the side, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to drop your ass like bad habits, you know what I'm saying? Because one, they're going to see you violating me. So they ain't going to want to be with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Primo said some shit, though, man.
Yeah, he did, man. Yeah. Yeah, let me see. It was something else I was gonna ask you about. Okay, so like is there like a big difference between August and September Virgos, or is it not?
I've been hearing this thing called middle. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. It's like beginning Virgos, middle Virgos, and ending Virgos. because I've always thought a lot of Virgos was like me, which I ran across. But my brother is a Virgo. We born on the same day, and he like me. You know what I'm saying? My brother will give you his last. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Good person. Look out for anybody. But I done ran across a lot of messy, ignorant ass Virgos, and they late Virgos, like September, like motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like messy type motherfuckers. Not saying that all of them are, but I done ran across a lot of different Virgos. And I asked them, I was like, what month you born in? They were like, this date and that. I was like, you a Virgo? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, the fuck type Virgo you is? You messy as fuck, gossip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Virgos usually clean freaks.
Man, bro, clean freaks ain't the word. I have people get mad at me about how, bro, I can't play that nasty shit, that unclean shit. My mom, first for one, my mama didn't raise me like that. My mom and my grandmama did not have roaches. Do you hear me? My grandmama stayed in the projects. My entire life. Never had no fucking roaches. My mama never had no motherfucking roaches. We used to wipe out, listen to Jackie Wilson and wipe her walls with bleach. I've never been nasty. And then that Virgo shit, nastiness frustrates me. I can't come into a cluttered house or it ain't right or clean. It frustrates me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. And people don't understand it. They think I'm just being petty. I'm not being petty. I never lived like this. I never came to the bathroom and had to step over dirty socks and drawers and, you know what I'm saying, the kitchen wasn't straight. My mama didn't play that shit. She would wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning and knock your ass out and still make you clean up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they think I just want a bitch. I'm not trying to be your daddy. I'm not trying to be your king. I'm not trying to be none of that. Just clean your motherfucking house and we will be A-O motherfucking K. I help you clean this hoe up. I'll scrub a floor in this bitch.
Yeah.
Man, it's straight. It's good to come in the house, bro, and at a hard day's work, the house clean, it's food on the stove. That relax a man.
Yeah.
But when you gotta come in this over the house fucked up, this fucked up, that for you like, God damn.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I got a sister. That's a Virgo. She's actually her birthday is 9/11, 1976.
Yeah.
And she's actually my oldest sister, right? And I'm gonna say this, like, I always thought Virgos has always been interesting. I always thought y'all was an interesting zodiac, you know what I'm saying, interesting people, and very unique, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate Virgos, you know what I'm saying. And like I said, my older sister's a Virgo, but I will say this, man, it ain't always been a cakewalk growing up, you know what I'm saying, with my sister, because my sister's one of them authoritative type motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And especially with her kids, man, like my niece and nephew, she got 2 kids, man. It's like she especially with her daughter and shit, man, like she about to turn 20 in July next month, and
Yeah.
she I don't think she ever had a boyfriend and shit.
That's because your sister done been through a lot young, ain't it? Your sister been through a lot at a young age, right?
Yeah.
She probably basically had to watch over you and raise you a little bit, right?
Yeah, some, yeah.
Your sister love her children to the point where she don't want them to ever have to feel anything she went through. So she stay on their ass to the point that they'll never come back and tell her she didn't do her job. That's basically all she do. She busts her ass and she'll get in the fucking world because they ain't gonna never come back and tell her, I didn't do my best for you and I didn't make sure you was okay. So I don't want to hear your cries and your bullshit when you come to me. That's why she do that.
Okay, yeah, because for a while, me and a lot of other family members, like I'm talking me, our mama, our uncle, our auntie, we was all like questioning some of her methods because we thought that we kind of felt that some of her parenting methods, especially when it came to her and not so much the son. Well, it's both of them really. She liked that both of them, but it's more. I kind of feel like she's more hard on the daughter, my niece, because you know, she always will be on her about school and all like that, which that's important. But it seems like we kind of thought that she was being a little too over the top by not letting her date any boys that she was interested in. You see what I'm saying?
Your sister not married, right?
No, she ain't never been married.
That's why she want to make sure her daughter be able to take care of herself first before she even think about having a fucking man under her. She had to struggle and take care of 2 kids on her own and by herself. So she don't ever want her baby to have to sit up there and think that she need a man to take care of her and her baby. She want her to make sure that she can take care of herself and a child on her own before she even think about fucking with some nigga.
Okay, yeah. Now that you said it like that, it make a little bit more sense. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, like before, like, you know what I'm saying, for a long time, you feel me? Because I even heard my niece, I done had conversation with my niece over the phone, and she would tell me stuff that she would go through at school, and she'd be telling me about how, you know, she would have crushes, which she would have crushes on dudes that she would like and they would like her back, but she couldn't do nothing about it because her mom wouldn't let her date. And we thought that it was because she was like on some abuse type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, bro, I apologize to you, man. It's time for me to get off. I appreciate you being on, my brother. Thank you for the conversation, man.
Yeah.
It's time for me to get off, man. Y'all please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for y'all support and y'all love. Thank you, John Tay. Thank you, Primo, for coming on the channel. It's time for me to get off, man. It's easy work boxing, and I'm out. Good night, my brother.